What's up, ninjas? Today I am playing my very first game on this stage. As a matter of fact, not only on this stage, but the very first game on the Uprising DLC. That's right, this is the very first game. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Very first game playing this DLC. So, if I suck, I suck. But I actually came in second place. If you can tell, in the middle of the match, there's like a few games where I'm not moving at all, or a few rounds where I'm not moving at all, and that's because my my computer actually ran out of juice, and my Elgato stopped recording it. So yeah. But anyways, I got second place. It was a very fun game. This is an awesome stage. But anyways, today's topic was actually requested by Tavon, so big shout out to you. I hope I'm saying your name right. And it's my top 10 smartphones. Now, my top 10 list is going to be smartphones that are out right now or that will be out within the next month or so. Something that we already know the specs, that we have already seen how it works, things like that. I'm not going to add in the iPhone 5S or the Note 3 or the Google X phone, anything like that. It's not going to be on this list, and this is actually going on the gaming channel because it's going to be a longer show. But anyways, let's get started. Number 10. This one is going to be the Nokia Lumina. Now that can be any one of those Nokia Windows Lumina phones. And the reason why this is number 10 is because I don't think that Windows has perfected their operating system yet. And their apps, well, they're not up to par with Android or iOS. A lot of companies don't want to work with them because they're not selling enough phones. And, you know, maybe one day they can get up to the status that is Android and iOS. But for right now, they will stay at number 10. Let's move on. Number 9. The HTC One X phones and any phone that falls under that umbrella. The reason why this is at number 9 is because there are better phones out right now, and even HTC has made better phones out that are going to be out or that are out right now. That's the only reason why it's at number 9, but if you have it, don't feel bad. It's an awesome phone. Let's move on. Number 8. Now brace yourself for this one because I'm sure you did not see it coming, but it is the iPhone 4S. Why is it the iPhone 4S? Because this is an old ass phone and it's still selling good and it still does very, very well. It still holds up with some of the better phones out there that have just been released or that were released in the past. It's an awesome phone that's still not dated. A lot of people with iPhone 4Ss still haven't upgraded because they don't see that there's a big enough reason to upgrade to the 5. And that should say a lot about a phone. Let's move on. Number 7. This is going to be the BlackBerry Z10 phone, or Z10, depending on what part of the world you are from. And this is an awesome phone. I was really excited when I found out that BlackBerry was getting back in the mobile game and they were trying to make a comeback. Unfortunately, it didn't really deliver with the processors, with the operating system. With their app store, it really hasn't delivered and it's not up to par yet. Again, the same thing with the Windows phone. But my guess with the BlackBerry phone is that it is something totally different. Once people do get used to it, I say the Z11 or whatever they call their next generation BlackBerry phone, I think that one might actually make an impact. If not the Z11 or whatever. Maybe the Z12, maybe the 3rd generation phone. They're going to just keep on making this phone better and keep on perfecting it, assuming that they have enough to keep going because BlackBerry is in trouble financially. So we'll see what happens with that. Let's move on. Number 6. This is going to be the Nexus 4. Nexus 4, an awesome phone. What makes this phone so damn awesome? Is it the processor? No. Is it the camera? No. Is it how thin, light it is? No. But it's the fact that it's running a vanilla Android operating system. And that gives it a lot of advantages over any other Android phone on this list. The reason is, first of all, the updates. That's the main reason. Updates should be the main selling point of that phone. Whenever a new update comes out, that phone is gonna get it first, which in my opinion is the #1 problem with Android phones, is the fact that none of the updates come out in time. They take like a year, 9 months to even come out. I believe they should all be released at the same exact time, regardless of what skin it has over it, regardless if it has HTC Sense or Samsung's TouchWiz or whatever it has on it. It should come out at the same exact time, and in my opinion, Google should light a fire under Samsung's ass, HTC's ass, all the carriers' asses, and have them release the update at the same damn time. Let's move on.
Number 5.
This is going to be the Galaxy Note 2. Why is it the Galaxy Note 2? Because it's a beast of a phone, and it's in its own category. Having a screen that big that performs so well, having the S Pen on it, it's really a beast of a phone. Now I know it came out, what, like 6-7 months ago? But you know what? It's still kicking ass with the best of them, and that is why it's earned its spot at number 5. Let's move on.
Number 4.
Number 4 is going to have to be another phone that's in a category of its own. Well, I guess it has a partner, which is the Galaxy Note 2, and this is going to be the LG Optimus G Pro. That's right. There's 2 variations of this phone, the 5-inch screen and the 5.5-inch screen, but this one is going to go to the 5.5-inch screen. Now, one thing that I have to say against this phone is that they copied a lot of the stuff, most of the stuff, from the Galaxy Note 2, a lot of their features from the Galaxy Note 2. But still, it's a beast of a phone. It's basically the upgraded version of the Galaxy Note 2 with better processors, better camera, better everything. That's why it beat out the Galaxy Note 2.
Number 3.
That's right, folks. We have reached the number 3 spot, the top 3 phones. Well, my top 3 phones right now. And it's my opinion, and some of you guys are going to hate, but it is the iPhone 5. Even if you're an iPhone or an Apple hater, you cannot deny what they have done and what they keep on doing. They are number 1 in everything as far as sales go. Whether you hate them, they're still number 1. And their phone is a really good phone. They might not have the screen that everybody wants, which I include myself in that. I want a bigger screen. And they might not have maybe some of the features that everybody wants, but it has no lag. Whatever it does it right. iMessenger is done perfectly well. Everything looks beautiful on the phone. The screen is perfect. That's why they're at number 3.
Number 2.
This is going to go to the HTC One. That is right. The HTC One is a beautiful phone. If the iPhone 5 is up there, and I think the iPhone 5 and this one are probably the best looking phones on the market today. This one has a killer processor, killer everything. It's an awesome phone. If you pre-ordered it, if you're going to get it, you're not going to regret it. It's an awesome phone, awesome screen, awesome everything, awesome build quality. Fuck, HTC knows how to do some build quality. HTC, you're number 2.
Number 1.
This is going to go to the Galaxy S4. Some of you guys saying that's not fair. HTC One should have had it, or the iPhone 5 should have had the number 1 spot. But the one thing that made the Galaxy S4 take the number 1 spot is innovation and trying new things out. I love innovation, as you guys know. And as long as they're giving stuff a try, that's all I care about, because that's what's going to take the mobile industry forward. For example, air gestures. That's just one example of the many features that the Galaxy S4 is going to have. But air gestures is something that no other phone has, really. You don't no longer need a stylus, and that's awesome. And things like that should make this phone number 1. Once again, all 3 of the top phones are awesome. All the top 10 phones are awesome. But the Galaxy S4, in my opinion, is number 1. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give me ideas on what you guys want to see me talk about. And until next time, Sway Boss is out.